Hello guys and welcome back to EIR, and we are here for round 6 of the championship. We are here for the Miami Grand Prix, and yeah, we have another sprint weekend for you. Last week I was a bit confused on how it works, but now I know that we don't go straight in to another race straight after. The other race, well, the sprint race. But we have Gangster Al currently out on track. So, a few things have changed as we wait for Gangster Al to start his first flying lap. Albany has moved down to a reserve role. LTK, and then the Mercedes moves into a seat. We had some new drivers last week. We had F1 Giles, who isn't here anymore. He was removed. Well, he actually left, actually. He wasn't removed. Trying to lie. And then we also had Owen, which was another new driver. He stayed, but unfortunately he has... he was told by the admins to kind of sit this race out. But we are here now for the first qualifying session of the weekend. Gangster Al looking to pick up some points today. I remember in the sprint race, only the top 10 score points, with no fastest lap or clean race point. And then we also have the top 12 in the main race who can get fastest laps and then clean race points. So Gangster Al will be looking to pick up some lovely points today. It could definitely get some. It's a very close track. You could see some safety cars, I would imagine. There's Gangster Al with a 129.2, absolutely destroyed by despair. Let's jump on board with the new Mercedes driver as he heads down into the last braking zone of the track. And now he thunders towards the line. No, he's coming into the pits, so we'll jump on board with its tops. The thunders round into the final corner. And let's see what kind of lap time we can do. It's a 28.4. Let's get on board with the other Mercedes, Makatak, who has invalidated his first flying laps. We'll get on board with CSR Wolf, who will be the next car to set a lap time. I hope everyone is having a lovely Monday evening, and hopefully you all had a lovely weekend. Mine was pretty good, to be fair. Wasn't too bad. CSR Wolf round in the final corner goes into 4th place. Let's jump on board with Allied Squire, goes to the top of the leaderboard as we await Risky Andy in his Racing Bull. Risky Andy to the line, goes into 3rd just behind his teammate, a whole second off though, so it's quite a fair all this. We've got Havoc and championship leader Let Joe on circuit. Mac Attack onto the mediums. We also don't have Bradford here. He's having internet issues, and then he was able to use his mum's data, or 4G, or hotspot, or whatever you want to call it. Was able to go into the Xbox, but his Xbox is saying, no, big man, you are not doing that, saying that he has no Game Pass. So it's unlikely he's going to be joining us today. but he is more than welcome to try and join in whilst we're in qualifying. Whether that's for this qualifying or the next. Mac Attack going quickest so far with a 1:26.7. It's gone board with who is on a flying plan. Wolf has just come in. Gangster Out isn't on a lap. Neither is he. So we'll jump on board with Havoc. Starting to pick up some decent positions, getting some decent points for the Hats team. So they're looking good so far. Still battling away with Mercedes in the constructors. But as we saw last season, that Joe started to fall off nearer to the end of the season, nearly bottling his championship, but luckily for him, he managed to keep his composure and win the thing. Havoc to the line, goes to 6th, but he is on the medium tyres, so bit of an irrelevant time really. RSF1 Hunt still keeping his tally going, still on board with our championship leader as he thunders the way all the way down to the last braking zone of the track. Also, thank you to Shay Wilson who followed whilst I wasn't live. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Whether you watch these streams, completely up to you, but thank you so much. We're only one more follower away from 170, which is a big goal for me. So we'll retiring in the pits. And let Joe go as quickest with a 1:26.5. Mac Attack on 2 lap old tyres on mediums was only 2 tenths behind. So we could be in for a real battle for pole position tonight. LTK, his brand new Mercedes-Benz, heads to the final corner now. What kind of lap time can he do on this first run? It's maybe a 27.2, goes to 5th. We'll jump on board with the kick salver. Obviously Andy has left the session, he should be able to get back in relatively easy. RSF1 round the final corner. It's only 9th place, he goes just above his teammate. We have Optic, Optic, Reese and I'm the Pog all out on track. We've got to spare as well. Let's see if he's on a quick lap or anything. He is in hot lap, so I'd imagine he is. That would be my guess. We'll find out once he goes through the next sector. If he isn't down, we'll find someone else to be slightly down, so we'll keep an eye on him. We have a Haas rounding the final corner. That would be Reese starting his lap. And Let Joe has retired. That's coming into the pits, but he's not going to go for this second lap to spare. Slightly down. LTK not on a lap. Let's get on board with, I think it's Pog. And then Optic is just behind. I don't know whether Optic has backed out, so we'll stick on board with the Red Bull driver. First full season back. Let's see if he completes the full season. I think that was, I don't know why it flashed then. Only usually does that if there's rain or someone has just joined a session. What on earth is going on with that stream? I have no idea. Someone's just gone quicker. That's John into 3rd place. Lovely little lap. But Optic starts his lap. We'll get on board with Reese. Oh, he's a bit wide though. Mello Squire has crashed out on circuit, so he will not be participating in this qualifying session no more. With just under a minute left. Let me try and get Andy back in. Where is he? I don't know if he's back in, but... What? Oh no, it does look fine. I think I'm just sitting a fair old way back from it. Makatak heading towards the final corner. BXCN also out on circuit. Havoc should get to the line just in time. He does. With 10 seconds remaining, Makatak is currently up by nearly 3 tenths. Risky Andy was in session, so that was probably why it flashed shot. I just didn't see it because I can't really see it because my phone's kind of in the way. That was, I think, Optic moving up to 7th. Here comes Makatak out of the final corner. Is he able to take pole position for the sprint race? He does indeed. And now we await for the rest of the drivers. No one setting the times alight. LTK is slightly up on his time. Here comes VXC, can he get involved at the top? Goes to 2nd place. Let Joe move down to 3rd. Can Havoc do anything? He's currently 1 second up, so that would put him, I think, around his teammate, probably around Tops as well. So here he comes, thundering down to the last braking zone of the circuit. I don't think Tops is on a lap either, so this will be the last flying lap that we see of the sprint qualifier. And here comes Optic out of the final corner. Where can he place that Haas car? Goes up to 4th. That is a solid lap time. He's only 2 tenths off Let Joe as well. It's Tops coming around the final corner as well. LTK, I think, has just popped himself higher as well. So there we go. Let me get a time in the Discord for everyone. We will start at 2022. But there we have it. Makatak on pole, BXCN in 2nd. Let Joe in 3rd. Havoc in 4th, and Underpog rounding up the top 5. LTK, Squire, Despair, Optics, Tops, Reese, Andy, Arthur Hunt, Gangster out, and then I think CSR Wolf starting at the back. We have our first race of the weekend. Not usually a great sight when that pops up. Right, have I got any of my mods in here? Nearly everybody. Either one of you, John or Hunt or Adam, when it hits 22 minutes past, just ready up for me, please. If you could do that for me. I say mods, I mean mods for obviously my Twitch because you're watching, and I know you're racing, so. Oh. I'd imagine everyone will be starting on mediums. Yeah. You know what? I think 15 drivers for a sprint weekend is okay. It could definitely be a lot better. Definitely could be a lot worse. So that's the main thing. And 15 is still a decent amount of people for a league race. I mean, you have some leagues out there that can't usually go because they were struggling for drivers. I've definitely been a part of a few leagues like that before. Not whilst I've been commentating. a lot of times when I've been racing. That's all I can say. That's all I will say as well. Did I get the time wrong? No, I can't. No. Yes, maybe. I don't even know. Okay, 5 minutes was. Yeah, I'm fine. I'm just talking to myself because I'm waiting for this race to start. This fan isn't really doing anything. Oh, there we go. It's actually a bit better. But yeah, obviously I streamed yesterday. A very good race at Brazil. Imri, who races occasionally here, he won by less than a tenth. It was literally across the line he overtook. Absolutely great racing. It was live Saturday as well. If you missed that, that was so it was an alright race. Definitely could have been a lot better, but hopefully the league can sort out the bad and get rid basically. I don't know, it was obviously live Friday. That was actually alright as well, to be fair. I might have to cut back on some of the leagues that I stream though, because especially when it comes to like the weekend, where I'm doing 4 days in a row, where I was only supposed to be doing Friday, Sunday, Monday, Wednesday. Not saying I'm going to be getting rid of the Saturday league. I'm definitely not getting rid of EIR or Orion. They'll be the only two that are guaranteed because I enjoy doing those leagues. Not saying I don't enjoy the other. I'm just rambling because I ain't got no one's talking in chat. If people were talking in chat, I'd actually probably have some sort of a decent thing to say. You can ready up now. About time. You ain't got to listen to me waffle on about random shit. I think you can ready up now. Yeah. Here we go. Formation lap is a go. See, everyone gets off the line. Oh my god. You absolute... Havoc! Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Oh, Jesus. Well, at a track where it's very known to be quite slippery, disqualifying yourself. Who is that? Can anyone else see that? This here. What the fuck is going on here? Oh, you've got... They had to break something, didn't they? Unless it's... Oh, it's BXCN, fair enough. I think BXCN forgot there's a formation map. I was getting confused. I was like, hang on, what's going on here then? I mean, you're going to be waiting a while. I was so confused. I'm glad I saw it eventually. I thought it was a safety car or something. BXCN in a hurry, by the seems of it. go, Maxak on pole position, his first pole position in this league. The cars settling in to their good boxes. As we have 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights. And it's lights out, and away we go for the Miami Grand Prix sprint race. And Makatak is going to lead into turn 1. BXTN chucking out the inside, contact made. Oh, and let Joe's been spun. He's tumbling up, and he's reset the track as well. That is going to be, I can't remember what we set that as. Maybe 10 seconds? I can't even remember. Despair up to 7th, getting ahead of Optic. Here we go, BXTN leading, just, well, not leading, is it raining? On the Pog, up into 3rd place, getting past Havoc. Havoc looking up the inside again. That forces Pog ever so slightly wide. LTK up the inside. His first race for the Mercedes team. He's looking very quick. Let Joe sitting. Oh, that's I've just realised 10 laps. I'm pretty sure. Wasn't China also 10 laps? On the Pog, a little bit too far behind to be making any sort of moves on BXTN. Hopefully, he can call that time back, which he is doing. Got a very quick Havoc behind. Oh, there's contact made between Squire and his Despair. Gonna make him pay. Reese moves up into 8th place. Let Joe is losing time behind Gangster Round. Let Joe is into the pits. Has he got a broken front wing? I wonder. He has indeed, so he's going to be stone dead last. And Let Joe has retired from the race. Is this where it's happening? At Miami. So the win will be looking to go towards maybe BXTN or Mac Attack. Squire is up into 5th place now. Quite easy to pick up penalties here. BXTN moves into the lead. This is a great way for everyone to capitalise. Oh, we've got Allied Squire getting overtaken by LTK, but he chucks it up the inside. Why are we not getting DRS? Is it DRS disabled before the race starts? Unless it's... oh. That makes no sense. Nagatak lost a lot of pace there. Maybe he's made some sort of mistake on the Pog now. See if he gets DRS down this one. Okay, DRS is activated. Maybe they just weren't. Squire's going to be under a lot of pressure from Reese. Here comes Reese onto the back of Squire. Goes to the outside. Squire manages to outbrake him ever so slightly. Contact is made ever so slightly. Squire gives him the room on the inside, which gives him the inside. And that should be a fairly simple move done. And Allied Squire composes himself and he keeps that P5 position. But all that battling. And I think, oh, Pit Tops is out as well. Is that going to be a safety car? Doesn't look like it as yet. No. The safety car on though, because I did just turn it all on and it should be on, yeah. Mac attack with a little bit more pace now, it seems. LTK. Oh, getting all invisible. There's not saving there. That is Squire. Okay, back into the race. And the Pog is only just outside of DRS. Mac up back into the lead. Up to 8th. What's that LTK? I think that's a broken front wing, but doing those sort of hits onto the barrier. Of course the spares the first one. Had to be, let's be honest, ladies. Thanks to Hours now retired. And again, no safety car. There's just no safety cars in Spring Race because they're so short, maybe, I don't know. Nice little battle for P5. This Scandi looking like he wanted to go for a move on his LTK, losing the rear. And the Pog now within DRS of the car ahead. And the Pog do anything about it. Squire further down the track. Whiskey Andy moves up to P9 now. Here comes Allied Squire to the inside of Reese and moves back up into P5. He will now look, and Optic making a move on to Spare as well. The Spare has a broken front wing as well by the looks of things. Reese now looking to come back. Here comes on the Pog. Lovely three-way fight for the lead. Spare up to 7th now. I'm gonna take that back. That's right, if I can move down the inside of turn 1, he goes for the move. Oh my. Oh dear. That's a big old broken front wing. Matter of fact, there is not much of a front wing left, can't lie. Here comes on the Pog as he got the straight line speed to get past Macatak and BXCN. He's coming though. Is there going to be a three-way fight in the turn? I don't know what turn it is. Big old lockout, and the Red Bull was slightly ahead of the Aston Martin, but BXCN keeps that 2nd place. LTK moves up to 8th place now. LTK picking up a 3-second time for his troubles. Wolf now moves up to 11th place. I'd imagine Andy will be pitting this lap. The Spare, I have no idea. LTK, I think Hunt picked up a 3-second time like he did. Havoc sitting pretty comfortably. Reese. Reese go for a move into turn 1. That's out the last given chance. I'd imagine he's probably won Andy into the pits. That's going to be another DNF where we will continue. Looks like he's going to continue, I want to say. be a fairly easy move for Hunt here, who will pick up his first points in a sprint race to the inside. That's another easy move for the Kickstarter driver, but LTK looking for a move around the outside. Feel like he was able to gain a little bit more speed through there, giving Hunt a little bit of a tap up the rear. Imagine LTK will now zoom on back past. Will Whiskey Andy go for fastest lap, even though there is no fastest lap? BXTM back into the lead. We've got a yellow flag, and that is Mac Attack around, and Pog is up into second place, and Havoc is into the podium. Can he grab his first podium of the season? I don't know if Mac Attack reset the track. I don't have a clue. I didn't see it. I'll have to look back on a stream when we finish later. Although I have a feeling he has a broken old front wing there. He does indeed. And now Reese is back up into fifth. And Mac Attack from pole may struggle to keep within the points here. He decides to pit. He's going back at the guys. It's going to be straight up the inside of both of them. Oh, he's in way too deep. I think anger might be playing on his mind here. On the Pog though, keeping VXCN a little bit. Here, who's that? That is LTK, I think he's having a spin. Looks like he's gotten going again. Is Mac Attack getting to bit? No, he's going to finish his race out on circuit. Lap 9 or 10 on to the penultimate lap of the sprint weekend. Reese up the inside, and he's back up into 5th place. Is Squire about to ruin Havoc's day and take that podium position, but I'm the Pog at the top. Can he go back to winning ways? One at Saudi Arabia, I think. Where is Saudi Arabia? He's into the lead of the Miami Grand Prix sprint race. Has he got the pace to now pull away from BXTN? Has he been saving his time? He's definitely got around the same amount of ERS. Here comes Squire. Squire getting all sideways. Gonna have some DRS going down the back straight. BXTN doesn't seem to have the straight line speed that he wanted. Allied Squire on the other hand. Optic onto the back of Mac Attack. Optic to the outside. Again, doesn't really have any straight line speed. He's starting to pick up a bit more speed now. Mac Attack gonna try everything that he can to stop Optic going past, but we have another dose of that lovely DRS. And Optic to the inside. Definitely goes for the move up the inside. Mac Attack, Optic definitely outbraking himself. Gets on that curve. He spins again. Gonna give Spare a look here. Oh, Allied Squire. Oh, and Havoc's round! Havoc he's nearly spun. He's broken his front wing as well. Reese, Allied Squire into the podium. BXCN looking to grab this sprint race weekend win. Reese up into 4th. Havoc should finish P5 comfortably. Optic up. Oh, yeah, up to 6th. Mac Attack down 2 places. Here comes BXCN. Can he do anything into the final corner? Whereas I'm the Pog, gonna win this sprint race. BXDN locking up. But I think I'm the Pog has done enough to win this race. Oh, BXDN nearly spinning. I'm the Pog round the final corner and he wins the sprint race at Miami. BXDN will finish P2. Allied Squire is going to come home P3. The pressure was mounting on Havoc and Havoc is back up into 4th. Reese will finish P5. The spare P6 on track, but Optic will finish in P6. The spare finishes P8, Macatak up to 7th. RSF1 Hunt up to 9th. CSR Wolf, what? Finish line is there today, little man. Because they change it. CSR Wolf picking up his first points apart from... Yes, over there as well. Risky Andy comes home in P11. LTK did indeed pit near the end and comes home in 12th. What a sprint race that was. Give me more of that in the main race. I'm going to be loving life. Now, I know it says top 8 on here, but it's top 10 for EIR. I'm the Pog, back on winning ways in the sprint race. Wins the Miami Grand Prix sprint race. BXN come home in 2nd. Allied Squire in P3. Havoc in P4. Reese in P5. Optic in P6. Macatak finishes in P7. And Spare in P8. RSF1 Hunt P9 and CSR Wolf picking up the final point. Risky Andy, LTK, the other 2 finishes and Gangster Al tops. And Let Joe having a DNF next to the name, and that is not great for Joe. I mean, Joe has a pretty... Oh, it's beautiful. Wet qualifying, that's what we love to fucking see. Should we have a look to see what they're saying in the Discord? I have no idea what they're yabbering on about. But here we go, qualifying once again. I rammed, man. Right. Have I got any... No, I don't. Because I think all my bloody admins... I wonder where that for Mercedes just came from. I reckon that's... It's going to be LTK, isn't it? LTK, first driver out on track. You have someone else now trundling down the pit lane. I think that's a Red Bull, so that'll either be Let Joe or I'm going to guess Let Joe because John doesn't like to go out straight away. Let Joe. It tops back out on track as well. Risky Andy going for softs. That's a very risky Andy thing to be doing. Oh, there we go. No. Andy, it's too wet for softs, mate. Although I do like his enthusiasm. Now, I'd imagine everyone would be running a setup for the main race. I don't think anyone would have been really... I mean, the sprint race should be the same as the main race, but we will never know until we actually get there. LTK into the final corner. Not final braking zone, I guess you could say. And LTK kicks off this qualifying session in the rain of Miami at the Miami Autodrome circuit. Which Andy is still a bit of a wobble there from LTK. Oh, we've had a spin from the Mercedes. That will be Makatak, as we are currently on board with his teammate. But the reason LTK was given the seat ahead of anyone else, he did ask the first time, but Wolf kind of, I gave it to Wolf because he had kind of been there. It's like, oh, what is Makatak doing? I think he's just letting people through. By the looks of things. LTK did have, I think that's an Alpine. Looks very much like an Alpine just behind. Yep. LTK thundering down to the braking zone of turn 17. I think. Yeah, because 19 is the last corner. The Miami Dolphins Stadium to his right. It's a 37.1. That's why starting his first line. Now let's get on board with Let's Go, as he looks to cross the line as well. Only goes second place. It's tops out the final corner now. Let's see what he can do. 139.9. The spare moves up into third. Let's go on board with Gangster out. Up to fifth. DXCN will be the Reese, I think. No, he's invalidated lap, so I'll stick on board with DXCN. Bye, Thomas. Love you. See you in the morning. DXCN out the final corner. Can he get anywhere near the top? It's going to be pole. It is indeed. 136.3. That is a solid lap. Let's get on board with Squire as he's about to cross the line. Is this going to be pole position? It is. That is 36.1. Let's have a look at what Wolf is doing, as he will be the next car to cross the line. Let Joe goes even quicker with a 136.0, and that is a very solid lap from the Red Bull driver, not too far ahead of Squire's time, having yellow flag. I think that might be the POG, because I think he's coming into the pit. No, that isn't the POG. I am shutting the Utmost up in the bollocks. Gansal is losing all sense of direction. Makatak is now onto softs. Alright, let's say no something that I do, no, then we crack on. LTK has gone on for another lap. As Reese goes to the line, let's see what kind of lap time he can do on his first flying lap. It's going to go up to 6th place. BXTN out of the final corner. Yeah, he's going to complete this time. Let's see what kind of time he can do. Not going to be an improvement. Here comes I'm the Pog. And he goes up to the top of the leaderboards with a 36-0, only just about beating Joe's time. We've got Optic on a lap himself. Have we got anyone else on a flying lap? Nope. LTK has just hit the barrier. Standard procedure. BXCN's down on his time. Joe, going for another lap here. It is starting to dry up, to be fair, so could be on for some dry running near the end. Probably why Makatak went back into the pit, I don't know. In the first sector for Joe, he is up by 7 tenths. So it's definitely drying out now. Let's see if Pod goes for another lap. Let Joe into the, what I'd like to call the horseshoe. Just had some crash into it. BXC goes quickest to a 34.9. Here comes Let Joe though. Yeah, on the bottom going for another lap. Optic up to third though. Absolute scintillating scene. Here comes Joe. I think he's just about doing enough for that pole position. At the final corner, what's it going to be? It's going to be at 134.4. 5 tenths ahead of BXTN. Makatak on track as well. Risky Andy. A lot of drivers opting for a softer tyre to spare starting a lap. Reese up ever so slightly on his time by a whole second. I would say up slightly. A second is quite a big chunk of time in qualifying. Let's see what his second sector is going to be though. It is perfectly 1.8 up. Going to be a big old jump. Currently he would go third, just ahead of Pop, who I believe is also on a lap, getting a lovely toe from the Racing Bulls just ahead. I don't know who that is. That will be Andy. Andy is on a lap himself, so Reese goes to third. I did that. I know John's going to complain, and he does have a right, but Andy, who's that off circle? Have we got anyone out on softs yet? Not just yet. Yeah, John does have a right to complain because he was, I guess, being blocked, but on the other hand, Andy was on a lap himself. Spare up in a second. And like, if you're on a lap, you shouldn't expect that you have to pull out on a lap because someone is ahead of you. Like, I mean, John doesn't know that Andy's on a lap, so you know, these kind of things happen. I'd imagine they will be all now coming into the pit. I don't know why Adam's gone back out. Havoc has opted for the inters once again. Optic up to second. And Makatak has left the session. Time to hog on another flying lap. You probably won't see anyone coming out just yet on soft. Optic is... I don't actually know what Optic is doing. Well, I think John's watching, like I said. He did get blocked, but he is... and he was on a lap. But neither of them would have known who's on the lap or not, so it doesn't say. Like for me it says obviously pit, and when I know someone's on the lap it's blank, or if they're coming in it's blank. Obviously when someone's doing an out lap, it will obviously say out lap. F1 Hunt coming back into the pits. Is John about to go to the top of the leaderboard? CSR Wolf, the first driver onto softs. And John does indeed go quickest by 1.5. You ugly ass tiny tit cum dumpster, how you doing? Yeah, I'm fine. Chilling, kidding. Well, I would say kidding, but I'm just watching F1. Still on board with Wolf. Yeah, I'm all good. How are you, Jord? I thought it was raining then. Damn, no insult back, but you love me anyway. I mean, no one loves you, so it's fine. You should be used to that by now. Ah, fair enough, mate. Damn, you're right. Right, I know the feeling, don't worry. CSR Wolf, the first driver on to the softs. You're right, Owen. Even my right hand is getting sick of me. That's disturbing. Thank you for the follow, by the way. Appreciate it. Yeah, flag. CSR Wolf. It's just about keeping that within. I'm excited for the next race. Can't even remember what the next race is. It's Spain. As I have one race banned from the out. Yeah, I know. It's not a. I did try and explain it earlier. I feel like because you were new. Oh, that's took spinning and breaking front wing, and that'll be his qualifying over. CSR Wolf. I think it's because you were new and you were kind of having CSR Wolf on pole position for the Miami Grand Prix. No one set a time. That will be how it finishes. We're both stadiums currently near each other, which is never a good sign. We'll ball with Optic. Actually, no, we won't. We'll get on board with someone who's a lot closer to the finishing line, which will be Andy. There's not so much of a race plan, it's just a way to clear your head, because you were having a fair few incidents in your first race, which it does happen, but we like to have a high standard in our league, which you probably understand. Risky Andy goes top of the leaderboard. But I mean, you're back next week, which I forgot where we are. Where are we? Oh, Imola. There you go. You're back to Imola. Imola is actually quite a nice track to come back to. And now it's qualifying over. Oh, John didn't get back out. John's going to be starting pretty much stone dead last. Here comes RSF1 Hunt crossing the line. This is going to be top for now. Risky Andy. All goes back up to second. It's close to finishing their time. Absolutely no one. LTK actually. I cannot hear you. Please turn the game sound lower. I mean, it's quite low down enough as it is. Havoc on pole position. LTK out the final corner. Can he grab pole position? It's a 129.4. Let's let Joe. He's got to ruin it for everybody. Trust me, you don't want to hear it. Fuck you, Jordan, cunt. Here comes Let Joe out the final corner. Allo Squire only goes P3. Joe to the line. Goes quickest with a 29.0. Reese out the final corner. Goes into third. The spare up to fourth, and Optics will be the final car. I think that was fifth. I think. Hang on, let me turn this up. Alright, let me. At everyone, we will start at 21:07. So Let Joe on pole position, LTK in second place. That's a very surprising qualifying. Simo in third, Optic in fourth, Despair in fifth. So it's a very mixed up grid, I would say. Go on, be Rain. Rain in the red. Oh, boring. Pardon me. Oh, quite disgusting, I can't lie. Might also because my mic was quite far away. I do have a little bit left in my can of Monster. I mean, someone's got to love me, haven't they? Oh. I need to make a raid emote. I'll do that probably tomorrow when I could be asked to. How was your weekend anyway? What time are we getting up? 7 minutes past, so in 3 minutes. Please, your lazy ass won't do anything. I do so much for the leagues that I stream for. Well, apart from Broke Boys, I don't use my PC for because the guy that does commentary with me, he struggles keeping in a Discord call, as it just kind of kicks him out every time. So we have to use the Xbox for that. So even then, I have to like kind of put stuff down and all that kind of shit. But I mean, everything you see on screen and like all the scenes, I've all made by myself. So I won't really have to do anything until like Thursday. But then my son's gonna be, my son will be at his grandparents anyway. So I kind of have the whole day to kind of chill. Because I've got doctors Wednesday, but that's just to talk about my blood test result, which people say it's normal, but I've never been, so I don't know what they're gonna tell me. Probably I'm dying or some shit. I think that's it. I have a phone call with the doctors on Monday. That's to talk about my prescriptions. So we've got like 30 seconds or some shit till we have to start. I reckon this race, if a sprint race was anything, I think this race is going to be a lot more better. I mean, if Joe crashes DNFs again, that'll throw a spanner into the works. You ready up now? I don't even know who's watching, to be fair. Oh, I forgot to do all that shit, didn't I? Who's just left? I'm the pog. There we go. Back underway for the formation up. Very. A lot of people opting more for the medium. Kind of. With PXC, I'm going to do what he did last time, just race. Right, John, I got you in a lot quicker this time. Hey, that was what I was doing. That. And then we pin it. And then... I don't think I have anything else to do with EIR. I need to change it. Oh, I don't have it open on my thingy. But yeah, get Amazon Prime. You get a free... I think, John, I don't know if you're still watching or even can hear me. I think you might have to wait until the race is back underway to claim control of your car. I'm pretty sure anyway. Because for some reason it doesn't allow you to do it on the formation lap, which you think a formation lap is probably the safest bet to let you allow you to do it, but no. Codemasters one about. Let Joe out the final corner. And we'll be placing his Red Bull car on pole position. That is LTK spinning and hitting the barrier. Luckily damage isn't on for the formation lap, otherwise he would have been fab. There we go. We have 4, 5 red lights. It's lights out and away we go for the Miami Grand Prix. Electro has got the start that he wanted and he will be into the lead into turn 1. We've got Optic up the inside. Oh, we've got broken front wing. I think that might have been Wolf with a broken front wing. We've got people going off in the background. And John is, I think he couldn't control his car by the looks of things. Oh, LTK is now facing backwards. Sort of. That would be my guess. That he couldn't control his car. That's what the flow when we take control of my car. Yeah, also. Right, we know how shit the fucking game is. Oh. CSR Wolf up to 8th. It's been a very known problem pretty much all this game cycle. Like, I mean, especially this year. So many people have brought it up to Codemasters. That is recently getting pushed into the wall. And yet they still won't investigate it. Because EA and Codemasters do not know how to run a game together. With Simo up into 2nd place. God race. There's Havoc 7th. Oh, got a spin. LTK facing backwards once again. And his teammate is losing positions. This is bullshit. This ain't fair at all. Completely agree. Game is awful. So you'd think after the atrocities, I think atrocities is a nice word for an F1 game. I don't think ever since EA have taken control of what Codemasters does, the games have been fucking awful. Like, the last good game was 21. And funny enough, EA didn't have a word in it. To spare up to 2nd, VXN up to 7th. Oh, that's wire into the wall. And that's going to be a pit stop for the Alpine. Let Joe basically guaranteed one. Guaranteed winning this game. Right game, race. Up to say, who just left? Maxtap has left the session. Check DMs, mate. What, on Discord? LTK into pits. Maxtap should get back in. I will invite him. When I can find the right way to do it. There we go. I just realised everyone can see. No, not that. Dickheads. I don't even know if he's got back into it. Oh, he's already just joined. Fuck's sake! Let Joe fastest lap of the race. Big surprise. Here comes Despair. Against Al, picking up a 3-second time penalty. What else is picking up on this? Wolf, who I think is also pitting. Very early for a set of hards. Or is he doing... Has he got a drive-through? What did he get a drive-through for? Ignoring yellow flag. Oh, fair enough. Still came out ahead of Squire. Andy up to... down to 9th, I should say. Even Andy's not in the race. So when did he leave? Wait, so... Makatak left, but is able to take control of his car. I have no idea where Andy is. Make the lobby as well. I'm gonna find someone to host next week, because... I don't know if it's just me, because the first, like, 3 races were fine. And then we had an update. Sweet race in my evening. Right. Oh, that's someone into a ball. That's just fucking bullshit, because Makataka was allowed to control his car. Andy... Oh, Andy back in, don't I? Bear with. Where is he? There he is. I swear to God, if it says he just joined. Everyone is desyncing on habits on screen. They can't even race. I can't see that. I don't know. We all know how shit this game is. Opted looking for a move on race. I'm getting a fucking headache. This game pisses me off. How long are we into this game cycle? What, 3 months? Probably actually longer than that, actually. Came out in May, didn't it? So that's 3 months. No. Yeah. 3 months and they still have the same shitty fucking bugs. I swear they just copy everything over, including the bugs. I mean, Andy hasn't got back in yet. Tops picks up a 3-second time penalty. I mean, Joe's not going to win this game racing. Okay, but he can't take control of his fucking car. I don't think I've seen him rejoin. I can't lie. But Makataka's been able to. Because he left. He was able to join as soon as he joined. He was able to join. He was able to control his car as soon as he rejoined. I'm gonna give him another invite. Where's his name? Or have I gone past it? I've gone past it. Unless he's gone offline. I think Andy's gone offline. Let me see what Discord is saying. Oh, okay. Andy's internet has died. The day I no longer have to do this, the day I can celebrate life. I'm fed up. Like, I'd happily go to another game, but I mean, any other game would be better than this piece of shit. I mean, I'd rather go back to F1 22 or 23. But then that's just going to force people to download another shit game. Max attack up to 5th. Oh, there's a bit of contact. Spare up to 2nd. Going off circuit. Very close. Ugh. Like 2nd is definitely going to hit boiling point soon. I can see it already. I mean, Joe's won. I mean, he reset the track in the sprint race, so I'd imagine the penalty that he gets from that will transfer to this race. And its current moment of time, it'd probably end up gapping them by 10 seconds. Lads, work together. Like clawing your way back up to a bit of a problem there. Spare. Looking to go around the outside. Or spare, losing the rear. But RSF 100 is doing everything that he can to continue his scoring points at every main race. Spare is now out of DRS on Mac Attack, but here comes BX again. Around the outside, Reese now. A bit better. I'll figure out when. I didn't look at when the pitch strategy is essentially paying no attention to that shit. Spare with a looser end. Yeah, no, just break that. For fuck's sake. The spare has the loosest rear end known to man. That's a mad sentence to say, and that's a pretty different program. Things you love to see. Why does Twitch always give you that? LTK is also. I just realised I could have just done this. I don't know if Andy's been able to get back on. Probably won't be too long until we see some pit stop. Spare down the inside of Reese until he spins. Give it a second. Or not. Optic has been quite quiet, aren't they? Oh, pit stop's happening already. Well then. Imagine it was safety car now. Oh, that's close. Oh, 100 at time play. Let Joe into the pits. Bloody quick stop and a half, wasn't it? See if BXN's been able to gain any time on him. think. Dixon has lost time. So Joe beats here and then it'll be Reese. So I would need to pit at least once more, even though he has pitted. So Optic is in. Depending if we can get to the back of the spare, could be in for a very decent rate. What? No. Wolf into the pits. Hit the spare, just got DRS. Yeah, ever so slightly. Oh, shocker, I let Joe go past that. I'll be very surprised why I goes to the end of his mediums. Here comes Joe to the inside. That is net P2. But Makatat still needs to pit. He won't pit to at least lap. I reckon he might try and go soft to the end. Wolf is back into the pits. But technically everyone's guaranteed points because Andy and LTK aren't in control of their cars. I don't think. No. But CSR Wolf is about to be lapped. Oh no, Makatat's into the pits. Tops is pitting. Set mediums. Tops isn't pitting, Tops is picking up a time coming. This will be close. Makatat might just get out ahead in second. He will, I think. Gets the end to the outside. Decent racing. Spire's back into the pits as well. The spare up into third. Big old rock up and spare. I think by the time Wolf gets to the end, Andy would have picked up. Wolf should have got ahead. LTK is big. Here comes BXCM once again to the inside, and that is third place for the Aston Martin. Technically, as it stands, because Joe DNF'd the sprint race, he would carry the penalty over to this race. And as it stands, Mac Attack would win. Blue flags. And Magma for LK is indeed. I don't think he's walked his lap, mate. I can just disqualify Andy, so I mean that's probably what I might have to do. I won't give him a penalty or anything. He hasn't done anything wrong, but it's only really one battle. Ugh. That's tops round. No broken round wings though. Tell you what, Reese is having a very quiet race. Max that fastest lap of the race. BXTM getting all tail happy. Spare not opting to move. 2 seasons ago he would have been straight up the inside of that. What do you mean last season? Yeah, to be fair. I was trying to cut him a little bit of slack, you see, John. But to be fair, this season he's not been bad. I don't think he's actually been just. Oh no, he did get taken to the stewards in that Bahrain. And he did get a 5-second time, I think. Here comes the spare. I mean, I think the worst place he's going to finish will be fourth. That didn't happen. Because even with Joe picking up a 1075, I'm not going to lie, I'm genuinely trying to do my thing. I know, mate. I just don't understand how you can't take control of your car, but Mac Attack can. I don't know if it's because yours happened whilst we were about to do a formation lap and his happened during the race. It just makes no sense. And this happened, what day was it? Was it Friday? Or was it yesterday? No, it wasn't yesterday because we didn't have anyone leave and then try and join back. It wasn't Wednesday because I wasn't streaming. It was one of the days. I could have won this. Or at least second. Yeah. I'm so close to uninstalling this game. Mate, honestly, it wouldn't surprise me if you did. It's definitely become a joke. Like I said, this game, I'm going to say it was fine before EA came and ruined it. Since EA took control, they have absolutely ruined this game. It's an absolute joke. And like, even if people put tickets in to fucking get EA to look at it, they'll do it, and then they'll just end up breaking something else that is. Like, I mean, they still haven't fixed the fucking equal cars. I mean, you won the sprint race. That's a good positive to take out of this bit gem running extremely wide. You won the sprint race. I just don't understand it. I really don't. This game is just. That's not the fucking point. I know it's not the point. I know. If I could give you the points, I would. I just can't, though. Ow. Oh, that fucking battle lasted long, did it? Of course, Tarrier's lost. Tarrier's not even racing, as you can see. He's not racing. Neither is the guy he's about to overtake. I think. I don't know. He's about to overtake. Still his fault. I mean, he put it on. He qualified P2, to be fair. Sorry, I'm not angry with you. It's the fact that I've just wasted my even practicing until I won this thing. I know you're not angry with me, mate. I understand your frustration. I really do. And this is another reason why, John, I don't race anymore. There's another reason why I do not race on this heap shit of a fucking game. And that is why I reckon. So I want to at least go to 2030 because I think that's just like a nice round number. I said I was going to go till I was 30. Apollo Sean won again. What, RFC Sean or whatever his name is? Oh yeah, HFC, same thing. Fuck off, I'll be dead by then. It's only 6 years. To be fair, I'll probably be dead by then. I'll be 20. In 2030, I'll be 34. 100. Alright, banning you. Alright. Well, I can. Under alert. No, you're getting banned. Ban. At. JR. 39 for me. I think my mouse is right. Well, I haven't had my birthday this year. But I know I'm going to be 20. I'm 29 this year. I have to spare spinning. How do I see my income on Twitch? You click on create a dashboard. I forgot how you do it. It's not like I can show you either. Ask John. He does Twitch for a living, so it'll be a lot easier. I haven't had my first pay yet. I'm like, I think I'm like $12 or something. You have to earn like $50 or some shit. Nah. We are no longer mutual friends. I know what he's about to say. You need $50 at a minimum for a payout, yeah. I think I've made like 38 so far. For a Prime sub, I only get $1.80. Right in first. Yep, there you go. Awesome. Poultry, I told you that you needed to make $50 before you can make. How do I make 50? Keep streaming. I'd say turn your ads up, but people, if you have too many ads, people won't watch them. And they'll just come off your stream. That's what I do. That's why, where do that 50 go? Go to create dashboard, it's in the revenue tab. Right, that shows up. There you go. Honestly, if you want to try and make a living, yeah, subs, bits, ads. You don't make a lot from ads. I've come to find it's more, yeah. Do you get money from people who have Turbo on their Twitch then, do you? I didn't know that. Because I was going to get Turbo because I'm sick of watching people with ads. And the amount of people that I watch on like Twitch would equal more to me paying for Turbo. Because I'd imagine Turbo, it doesn't matter who you watch, it won't show you ads. That's my whole kind of gist of it. Yeah, not sure how it works, but you can get money from people having Turbo. Oh, fair enough. Because I might pay for Turbo because I'm sick and tired of bloody watching ads and streams. On the people that I watch, like I've subscribed to people that I would generally watch, like every time they go live. Like I'm pretty sure I'm subbed to John. I'm subbed to you, Geordie. Sub to Gareth, and then your key DM renewal, but I'll message you after the res. So how Turbo works is that you get the revenue as if they watch the ads, even if you don't because of Turbo. Okay. Is that like, is Turbo similar to like YouTube Premium then? Because YouTube Premium, obviously, you don't see ads. Up the end, he died. I will message you as soon as this race is finished because I put on the scene where it doesn't stop or does this, for instance. It's annoying because I get phoned up. I want to say yes, but I don't know how YouTube works. It says 0. Yeah, it takes a while. I think it takes like 48 hours or something. Jake Cole has left the session. I think he's racing next week. I need to message Reese about that. Yeah, it takes like a couple of days, I think, both stuff. I remember that 1 month, John, you had where you made like, what was it, like $600? As I could have like 10 by tomorrow. I mean, if people have subscribed in that. Oh. Thank you, Pulse Ray. Thank you for the subscription. I thought you still subbed to be fair, can't I? Once I get paid, yeah, Twitch can be a bit slow with update stuff. Yeah. Ugh. I am, yes. Once I get paid next week, I'll subscribe to you. My hearing is seconds. I can't wait to tell Joe that he isn't winning this race. Because he... Thank you very much, but that is very kind. Yeah, I try to do my best for people that watch me, you know. That's why obviously I've known John for absolute years. So it's nice to see him doing so well as Geordie as well. And that's why, like, it's always good to see your friends doing so well. That's my soft side for the 10 seconds that you've heard it. You won't get it anymore. Pulse, you know, I own him, no. What did I do? Absolutely nothing, because you're a lazy cunt. Mate, everyone is so slow, I'm so annoyed. I reckon you'd be here. I reckon you'd be in the middle, and you'd be just under a second to Joe, and I reckon you'd get him on the last corner. That's where I reckon you'd be right now. Carry on, I have been mentioned. Have you? I didn't bloody mention you. But yeah, I say I get paid. I don't get paid. We get paid. Thanks. Right, anyways, down to the final corner. Well, last braking zone. Kind of spared. BX10 has a penalty, I just realised. How many penalties do these idiots have? 3 seconds each. So whoever finishes ahead. To spare's gonna murder him. I can feed it already. But let Joe. I hit 64. Nice one. The final corner wins the Miami Grand Prix. Well, for the time being. Can Despair get the final podium position? That's like saying I found a leaf, but yo. Despair the final corner. I think Bitsin's just about to hold on. He does. Congrats. Let me follow you real quick. There you go. Ugh. Reese comes home in P5. Optic P6. Hello, Squire. With a decent comeback. P7. Havoc P8. Tox is going to score some decent points. Okay, Andy finished outside the points, so that's fine. Thank you, my dude. I've known Geordie for absolutely ages. Top P9. And Adam continues his run of finishing points of every race. Well, every main race. CSR Wolf W. Yeah, he picked up 2 points. There we go. Right. I'm all about supporting fellow streamers except Kieran. That's because you're a dirty little rat, mate. Optic kind of fell off since last year. What happened? I don't know. He hasn't been doing too badly the last couple of weeks. Alright, let's get. Yes, so. Alright, go through the final results. Let Joe. I'll say wins. Don't go full London on you. Just stab me repeatedly. Mac Attack, I think will win this personally. BXTN will finish in third. Despair P4, Reese P5, Optic P6, Squire in P7, Havoc P8, Tops P9, BX10 driver of the day, I would say. I'm going to try and put off a charity stream tomorrow. Okay, fair enough. Don't blame you. Hunt in P10, Wolf in 11th, Gangster Owl in 12th, picking up some valuable points. Andy LTK and I'm the Pog, not putting any points on the table. So we will go to the interviews and then who the hell was it? Who finished P3? I've already forgotten. BXTN. Can yes join me? The Adam's being told off.
Alright, ready for that? I did sign up for BBC.
Oh, this is great banter.
Hello.
Hello. We're just waiting for.
Bro, your pace. What were you on? Jesus.
What about that, Joe? Once I don't know if BXCN's going to be joining.
Bro.
Ooh.
The amount of times my wheel had a funky disconnect, and the reason why I had to leave during quali was because my wheel, the rotation was instead of being at 360, it was at like 700.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah.
I don't
So
know.
it took me a long time to get that working.
Don't know if BXTN's going to be joining, so we'll start these thingies anyway. We'll start off with P2. Actually, before we do the interviews, Joe.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cast your mind back to the sprint race where you DNF'd, right? You know
Yeah.
when you spun.
Yeah.
What did you do to get back onto track?
I'm gonna be honest. I did reset.
You did
But
reset, didn't you?
it was force of habit. Yeah, I know. I did
So
reset.
because you DNF'd the sprint race, your penalty would technically jump over to this race. So technically you come second. But I will interview
Oh.
in P1 because I obviously it needs to get sent in and all that kind of stuff. But I will interview as P1. But the chance of you going down to P2, which doesn't really fucking matter, really. Let's be honest, because he's gonna win the championship by about 200 points anyway. Yeah. So just giving you a heads up, Mac Attack, you're probably gonna win this race. Just,
Oh, good.
but I will interview as P2 because nothing has been decided yet. That's even if it gets sent in. You never know. Just go back to the sprint race, lap 1, like turn 6, you'll find it there. Right, anyway, let's get these interviews over and done with quickly because I'm pretty sure everyone wants to go to bed because I know I do. Mac Attack,
No, it's 5 o'clock, bro. What do you mean?
we are just going to talk about the main race because sprint races, I mean, as much as that was a fun race, this is about the main one. But yeah, pretty decent race for yourself. Is that back-to-back podiums? I think it is.
Yeah, back-to-back P2s.
There you go. Look, yeah, let's get that. I would say get a win, but
Yeah.
So we've got John in the chat. He says, "Tell them both, both, both of them were slow for. Wait, both of them were slow. There you go. That was John. He's a little bit pissed off with the game, so don't take it to heart or
I
anything.
see.
He did say much love, to be fair. So, but yeah, a P2, maybe P1. Just give us a few words from your race tonight.
Yeah, I was having a lot of wheel problems and skill issues in the first half. I went on to hards hoping that I could go to the rain if there was, and that obviously didn't end up happening. And in the time me, Terrier, and Squire were all in voice chat together, in 3 laps, all of us had some sort of problem. Squire put into a wall. Terrier restarted his Xbox, and I disconnected from the session.
Beautiful.
And then when I rejoined, the game said that I had no pit stop strategy.
Oh,
So I was thinking about just going hard until the end and see if it was going to disqualify me. But I decided against it because it's not worth it.
yeah, it's not worth potentially being disqualified. But I mean, it kind of planned out for you. You got a nice podium, potentially a win.
Yeah.
I mean, you had a very solid race.
Yeah, it was a pretty. In 1 lap, I got past the people fighting for P2. I was really happy with that. It helped me.
Your strategy definitely
actually get
paid
some.
out quite well, I'd have to say. I thought you were
Yeah,
going to go softs to the end, but then you
I
came
was
in.
thinking about it,
I
and
thought
then
you
I
were
just
going
thought
to.
the undercut was better. So
Yeah, I mean, that definitely played to your advantage, and you were definitely catching Joe right at the end.
yeah,
I'm not sure if he was
I was.
struggling. We'll hear from him in a few minutes. But yeah, it's a massive, huge amount of points for yourself. And
Yeah.
we go again. Hopefully next week you'll be here. We will be at Imola. I was going to say that at the end of the stream, but I'll end up fucking forgetting. But yeah, we will see what you can do next week as well. It is just a normal race next week. You ain't got to worry about doing 2 races and 2 qualifying. Thank God for that. But anyway, congratulations on your P2, maybe P1. We'll move over to Joe. Hello, Joe. Pole to the win, potentially, if you
Yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, my mistake. Just force of habit. I was angry.
A lot of people were
Yeah.
very angry tonight. I don't know why. Maybe it's something in the water. I don't really know. But yeah, another decent race for yourself. Kind of kept out of trouble throughout the entirety of the race, really. Didn't really see you much until near the end when Mac Attack was closing on you. Probably a few more laps. I would say he's probably going to be
Yeah,
within your
definitely.
DRS and probably challenging for the win, but you managed to keep him behind. And you come away with another win. I'm not going to keep saying because you never know what will happen. But yeah, just give us a few words from your race tonight.
Well, obviously Collie was a bit more important because of the wet weather, and it basically shook up the grid a bit. Managed to get the pole, and then I just knew I had to get away because obviously DRS around here is just a pain in the arse because you get stuck in the DRS train. So I managed to get the gap. And then obviously, as you said, Mac was just breathing down my neck. The gap was just coming down. I just thought towards the end, when I put the hards on, maybe his mediums would fade, but he just weren't. So hats off to him. And I think, obviously, as you said, a couple more laps, I think he definitely would have overtaken me. But, I managed to keep him behind and brought it home. But obviously, I hold my hands up for the reset the track, but you never know. It was a good, solid race from my point.
I mean, you're only going to lose the 1 position. So, I mean...
Yeah, it is a win, though. Anyway, yeah.
You're still extending on the people behind you. Who's your... I think it was Reese that's in second, isn't he, I think?
Yeah, just unfortunately, John's just going through a rough patch at the moment.
Yeah, he
But,
disconnected I think just before the
yeah, he said he
final
couldn't like
formation.
take over his car or something,
But
and then he
Mac
just
Attack
crashed into a wall.
disconnected, got back in, was able to connect. So I don't know if it's just this game's awful. I did say on stream that the game is just awful. Ever since
Yeah.
EA took control of Codemasters, games have been shite. Last decent game
True,
was F1
true,
2021. Tell Joe I'm
true.
sorry, could have been at least P2, but game is shit. There you go. Not your fault, don't worry, John. Hopefully, if you keep the game installed, Imola will be a lot better for you. I don't know if there's anything else you lot want to say. We can wrap this up quickly.
Well, my
Yeah.
question is, have they fixed Imola track limits yet, or
Probably
we have to
not.
deal with that?
I don't know. I haven't done it in a while, so I hope so because it's pretty, especially that bloody chicane. Jesus Christ.
Spares
Yeah,
put in the
no,
Discord
the exit
saying
of the chicane. That's
need a
even
full
worse.
Yeah.
position interview. How about no? Right. Anyways, we're gonna wrap this up. As I said, we will be back not same time next week because we're starting at our normal time of 8:30. Thank God for that. Where we will be heading towards Imola, a lovely circuit. Hopefully, as Makatak pointed out, the track limits. I think they did sort it out in their latest patch. I think anyway. I don't really know. And
I hope so.
we have someone to finish off this stream, and that is going to be Pulse Ray.
Alright, ready for that? I did sign up for BBC.
Anyway, this is it from me. I will be live again Wednesday, potentially, if I can. But until then, we will be back for EIR in a week's time. Until then, guys, we will see you soon, and